Hi guys, so you know what? I've actually realised, well, I didn't realise, my best friend Mel realised that I say that at the beginning of every one of my videos, so I just thought it was something interesting. So yeah, this video, if you are on my Facebook page, and if you're not, you guys need to go to my Facebook page because you get updated on everything on there before it gets to YouTube, so just thought that was interesting. So I have two paranormal stories that actually happened yesterday with my mum. She experienced them both with me, and I posted about it on Facebook, and I said to you guys I would make a video, so here I am. Don't look at what I look like. I've just blow dried my hair, I haven't done it yet, and my makeup's going shit. And also I would just like to point out that my face and my body do match, like foundation wise, but for some reason the lighting just makes it look like they're different colors, but they're not, they match, I promise. And I'm also sorry for the background there. I will explain why it is like that in a second, but I know you guys all want to hear about what happened paranormal wise, so I'm gonna go straight into it. So as I said, these happened yesterday, and like I said, once again, they happened with my mum. We have, I can't bother showing you, but there's a box like right there, and that's filled with like old photos, just things from like her grandparents, my great-grandparents, stuff like that. And we were just looking through them yesterday because if you're in Australia, you know it was Anzac Day. And if you're not in Australia, you can Google what it means, but basically it's when it stands for something, and I'm so bad, I don't even know what it means, like what it stands for, but it's about Australia and New Zealand troops in Gallipoli, and it was like 97 years yesterday since they fought at Gallipoli and everything, so we have a day of remembrance basically. So it's like a public holiday, so you don't, like there's no school, there's nothing really open, so Mum and I were like, we'll have like a little remembrance day of our own, and we were just going through photos and stuff because lately we've been really interested in kind of finding out our family history. It's hard though because my mum's mum passed away, and she was the one that knew all the family history. Her dad, so my grandpa, is still alive, but he's getting dementia really bad, and he doesn't even know who I am. Like, he rang the other night and I answered the phone and he said, "Is that you, Lynn?" And that's like his sister's daughter, and I was like, "No, it's Courtney." And he goes, "Oh, it's me, Uncle Bruce," and he's my grandpa. But so he doesn't even know who I am, so he's not going to have a clue who people that aren't even alive anymore are, or how they're related to us or whatever. So we've just been really interested in trying to figure out who our family is. I can easily figure it out on my dad's side, but I'm more interested on my mum's side. So anyway, moving forward, we were just looking through old cards and papers and like death certificates of her grandparents and stuff like that. And we were sitting on the floor basically where I am right now, and to give you guys a quick example, like the front door is just over there, and we were talking, and we were just kind of like, we weren't really talking unless we had a question, so we'd be flipping through photos and we wouldn't be speaking unless we said like, "Oh, who's that?" or "Ha, look at this," or whatever. And we kept hearing like these really weird like tapping sounds near the front door, but it wasn't someone knocking at the door, and it wasn't someone next door, it was inside, and it was just like this really faint tapping. It was really, really weird, and at first I noticed it, and I kind of kept like looking, because I had my back face to it, and I kind of kept like looking behind me, and I could see Mum was hearing it too, but she didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden we heard footsteps, and both of us were sitting down, and it was like, we have carpet, so it's like you can tell when someone's walking on carpet in your house, you guys know what I mean. And we heard that, and I like flipped around and I was like to Mum, "Did you hear that?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I just heard like a tap, guys, I'm not joking, and I totally hope my camera just picked that up. It came from the kitchen. I am not fucking with you. I so hope to God that's Ali. But I hope my camera picked it up. I'm gonna sound like a dipshit if my camera didn't pick it up, but I hope it did, because I just heard a tap and I was just creepy. So Ali, does anyone else's dog, when they're tired or trying to go to sleep, they scratch? Let's just patiently wait till she's done. Whatever, okay. So yeah, we heard footsteps and we heard tapping, and this is why we were looking through old family photos, like really old, like black and white photos and stuff like that. And I was after we'd finished looking through the photos and stuff, we didn't experience anything else. And then a few hours later, Mum and I were sitting on the couch and we were just talking, because usually on days where there's a public holiday or something, usually Mum and I don't really do anything. We usually just get into like massive D&Ms with each other and just talk about anything. And we were talking and I said to her, you know, I've always wondered, like, if you're talking about someone who's passed away or if you're looking through photos, I've always wondered if that can kind of create enough energy for them to, you know, whatever you want to call it, like come back. You guys know what I mean. And we were just talking and she was like, yeah, you know, I've got no idea. And this, I kid you not, I'm going to recreate it on, because I have a coffee table right here. I'm going to recreate what we heard, and it was so loud that it wasn't from next door, it was like in the room. So it was, we heard that, but it wasn't, it was knocking on wood or a wall or something, but it was like dun 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 dun, and Mum and I were like, what the hell? And that was exactly at the moment that we were talking about. I had just said to her, do you think that if you talk about someone or sorry, I just feel like there's like someone around me right now. I don't know. If you guys, if anyone here experiences things, you guys will know what I mean. You just kind of like get that feeling, you know. I have that right now. But yeah, so I said to her, like, do you think it's enough to bring someone back? And then we heard that knock, and it was so clear, I can't even explain. It was just like, but it wasn't on that table, it wasn't on that wood, it was like a dull, like, you can tell that's on a table, but this knock was kind of like it was on something really dull, or like something that wasn't hollow, if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, let's move on to another subject, because I'm creeping myself out here. I'm home alone, you know. I'm really freaking myself out here. This is the first time on camera that I've actually had like a mini freak out. Yeah, so okay, on exciting news, this happened this morning. So I mentioned it in my last video. My best friend Mel, I've known her for 7 years, blah blah blah. I posted about it on Tumblr. I booked the tickets this morning to see her. I booked the plane tickets. Okay, I don't have a printer. Well, I do now, but I don't have a printer, and my mum and I, well, she bought the printer, but I paid her back. It was 40 bucks, guys. If you live in Australia and you need a printer, go to your post office. They have HP, what is it called? DeskJet 1050, 40 bucks. It's a scanner, copier, and a printer. How much more do you want for 40 bucks? Like, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking sick. But if you know me in real life, I'm really, really impatient, and let me just check if this still... What? Let me check if this is still filming. We're A-okay. So, what was I saying? Yes, about the printer. So I was trying to set that up this morning, and if you know me in real life, I am so impatient. I was getting pissed off with the freaking, what is it called, instructions, because I didn't know what they were saying, and there was like a bajillion different languages, and I was like, what am I doing? I don't know. Then I finally got choking. Jesus. Then I finally got it set up. Everything was okay, and then I was like, all right. The reason why I bought the printer was to print off the tickets, the plane tickets, by the way, if you guys... I don't make sense. That's the reason why I was printing off that. Fuck. That is the reason why I got the printer, was to print off these plane tickets. And obviously because I needed a printer. So this morning comes, the reason why I waited till today to buy them was because I was getting paid. So I get paid every Thursday, so I was like, I'll buy them today. And I was so excited, and I went on the Jetstar, which is like an Australian airline, if you don't know, website, and I was like, woo, and I was typing it all in, and then it came to pay, and I called Mel, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And she was on the phone, and I like pressed it, and it was like processing, and we were squealing, and then it said payment declined. Please check your card details. And I was like, all right, I'll do it once more. And I went through it all again, and it said payment declined. And I was like, you're fucking joking me. Now, also, if you know me or my mum in real life, with anything, not just mainly with technology, but with anything in life, things don't always just go smooth for us. Something will always happen that we have to overcome to get whatever done. If that makes sense, I hope you guys know what I mean. So in this example, for me to buy tickets, it wasn't letting me do it. And I was like, well, fuck, what am I gonna do? So then I was like, all right, I'll call Jetstar. So I called them up, and I mean, I don't know, I feel like I need a drink of water. I don't know if I'm the only person like this, but when I'm frustrated about something and I just want it done, the last thing I want is to be forwarded to an Indian call center. And I'm not being racist against Indians, but it's just the last thing I want when I'm all flustered, I'm angry, I'm pissed off, I just want something done. It's the last thing I want to have done. So I got forwarded to an Indian call center, and she was like fucking me around, blah 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 blah. And then she was like, can you please give me the card numbers and shit? And I was like, blah blah blah. And she was like, can you give me the name on the card? And it's my mum's names. And she's like, is that your card? And I felt like saying, well, no shit, Sherlock, it's not my name on the cards, obviously it's not mine. And I was like, no, it's my mum's. And she was like, I have to call your mum because you need authorization to use it. And I was like, she's authorized me to use it. And she was like, I need to hear it from her. And I felt like saying, I could just give you some random friend's number and whatever. So anyway, moving forward, it's all okay, they're booked. I've got them right here. I'm not going to show you them because it has all my deets on it, but you know, actually it's really just on this one. I don't know why I'm holding 3 other pieces of paper, but you know, it says Jetstar on it, and I'm so freaking excited. And then I'm also excited because when I am down there, I'm going down on the Thursday, and on the Friday night I'm seeing Dallas Green, well, Sitting Colour, but I already talked about that in my last video. So yeah, I'm just freaking excited right now. I can't explain it. I think that is all I have to say. Oh, duh, I have 2 more things to say. Also, I filmed an outfit of the day video on Tuesday, but I'm retarded and I didn't make the camera get my whole dress in the shot, and it's just really not that exciting. Like, if you want to see outfits of the day, go watch Bunny do outfits of the day. Her name's Graveyard Girl, but you guys probably all know her. She does amazing outfits of the day, and what she wears is really interesting. I'm just like jeans and a t-shirt, jeans and a top. Like, I'm really not that exciting, but I mean, you know, if you guys want to see it that bad, I guess I can somehow film it, but I'm really not that much of an interesting clothing person. And also, lastly, I'm going to Imats this year in September, which is pretty freaking exciting. I'm going to be going with Dom Smiles and Alana, who you've seen in a few of my videos. Yeah, so we're going to go to the September one, and I've had a few of you tell me to do a meet and greet, but like, I don't even want to call it a meet and greet. I'll just say to you guys, I'm going to be there, and you guys can be like, I'll be there too, and we can all hang out. It's not a meet and greet because, you know, meet and greet is for like really YouTube famous people, and I am not one of those people. But yeah, I don't know any details. I just know that I'm going. It's in September, like only May. It's not even May. What am I talking about? It's April. May, June, July, August. It's 5 months away till I'm at. So I can make a video if you guys want more info about it, like what day I'm going and shit. But yeah, so I think that will be exciting. So if you live in Sydney, or even if you live in Australia and you want to go to Imats but you didn't have a reason, now you do, because I'm going, and you should just go just to see me. No, I'm joking, don't do that. But yeah, I'm going to be there, so if you're going to be there, you can totally come up and say hi to me. But I warn you, I am really shy in person. Yeah, I'm really awkward and shy, which I probably don't seem in my videos, but I really am. Like, I'm probably going to be more nervous to see you guys than you guys are to see me. And also, I'm really tall and I'm not skinny, so get that picture in your head. I'm making myself sound really attractive right now. I'm 5'9", for any of you guys that want to know. So hopefully some tall people come, because I don't want to be a giant. Like, if you guys watch Dom's videos, I look like a fucking giant next to her. It is ridiculous. But anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go. But I just thought I'd fill you guys in on those paranormal stories, experiences that I had yesterday. And yeah, so you guys should totally go like my Facebook page if you want to know what's happening. I usually talk about the video that I'm gonna make before I make it, or like if something happens, like the experiences yesterday did, I say, oh my god, blah blah blah, this just happened, and then I usually say the story on Facebook as well. So yeah, but I really hope my camera picked up that little tapping sound that I heard before, because yeah. But I'm gonna go now, and I think that's all I have to say. I have work at 4 and it's 1:15. Like, I'm working 4 till 8 tonight. Like, that is the shittest shift, because you hang around all day, and then by the time you are like, all right, it's time to start work, you're already tired from doing nothing all day. Tell me I'm not the only one. Oh, one last thing. before I go, has anybody here had their wisdom teeth out? Because the reason why I'm asking is I have to get mine out. I have an appointment on the 2nd of May with an oral surgeon, and he's going to be like telling me, basically I do need to get them out, but he's just going to, I don't know why I'm having an appointment with an oral surgeon. I don't know. But I'm really nervous, just because I've heard that you're in fucking excruciating pain after you get your teeth out, and I am not good with pain. I'm alright with needles because I had an endoscopy, which I think I talked about in one of my videos, but it's where they put like a camera and stuff down your throat, and I had to get a cannula for that, which is where they put the needle, like the cannula in there, and then they hook the anesthetic, general anesthetic in there. Man, if you've never been on anesthetic, you should like go break your arm or something so you can get on anesthetic, because it is the best feeling. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Fuck. Yeah, so if you've ever had your wisdom teeth out, or you know someone that has, let me know, because I'm a little bit nervous, just to say the least. And I can see my mouth in the camera and it looks really weird. Okay, I'm gonna go now.